The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro, bringing you the biggest headlines from around the world. The U.S. Defense Department unveils a $400 million fresh military aid supply for Ukraine. The new aid package will include Black Hornet surveillance drones for the first time, munitions for air defense systems, anti-aircraft systems, more high-mobility ammunitions, armored personnel carriers, and a variety of other missiles and rockets will also be provided. This is the 43rd Security Assistance Package approved by the U.S. for Ukraine. So far, Washington has provided Ukraine over $43 billion in military aid since the Russian invasion began in 2022.
Сьогодні був довгий і насичений подіями день. Цей день почався рано і вже звичною нашою роботою над отриманням зброї, нових пакетів оборонної підтримки, зокрема американської. Я вдячний за сьогоднішній пакет, артилерія, ракети для хаймарсів, петріотів, насамсів, дрони і багато усього іншого. Дякую, Америко.
The United Nations seeks to extend the Black Sea grain export deal. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called on the Russian government to rejoin the agreement. Recall that Moscow has terminated its participation in the deal, citing demands that were not met. These include revisiting Western sanctions imposed on Russia amid its war with Ukraine. The now-defunct deal, brokered by the UN and Turkey, had allowed grain to be safely exported over the Black Sea. China has reinstated Wang Yi as its foreign minister, replacing Qin Gang. Qin has been mysteriously absent for about a month now. The ministry said he was off work for health reasons without giving further details. This sparked speculation and drew attention to the secrecy often surrounding China's communist leadership. Qin's successor Wang was also his predecessor, who held the post from 2013 to 2022. Chinese state media did not disclose why Qin was removed. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now World. I'm Diego Castro. A Brussels court convicts 6 men of murder and 2 others of terrorism charges over the 2016 Islamist bombings that killed 32 people in Belgium. 6 out of 10 people facing charges were found guilty of murder and attempted murder in a terrorist context. They, along with 2 others, were also convicted of participating in the activities of a terrorist organization. 2 men, on the other hand, were acquitted. A trial will hold separate hearings to determine sentences in September. Meanwhile, victims of the bombings welcomed the conviction and hoped they would soon find justice.
Oui, ça va quand même aider à tourner une page, oui, bien sûr. Oui, oui. C'est un chemin, c'est un processus qui doit se faire, oui, oui.
Greece tallies the first known fatalities in the wildfires raging on the Greek islands. 2 pilots were killed after the plane they were using to fight the blaze crashed on the island of Evia. Greek state broadcaster also reported that the body of a stock breeder who had been missing since Sunday was found burned in a shack in hard-to-reach area. Hundreds of firefighters have been battling blazes that have raged on Greek islands since Wednesday. Emergency planes have begun flying out tourists as wildfires resurge amid hot and windy conditions. Pope Francis tells a young transgender person that, quote, God loves us as we are. The Pope made the remark during a podcast with young people ahead of a Catholic youth festival in Portugal. He said that even if we are sinners, the Lord draws near to help us, and this is God's crazy love. Francis has famously said, "Who am I to judge?" in an answer to a question specifically about homosexuals. The pontiff has also condemned laws criminalizing members of the LGBT community as a sin and injustice. And those are the top world headlines of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.